Imagine coming back to your base and hearing someone inside destroying your TC, even though the doors and walls are all intact. Well, welcome to Rust Console and its glitches. But for now, we spawn naked on the beach. I quickly check the map and decide to head along this tree line, farm up some clothes and go to Dome, but I'm very easily distracted by other things. Right, we now got bagged down in this area. I'm hoping to live around here somewhere. Little did I know, just around the corner, decayed base treasure awaits. There were several decayed bases in this area, which seemed weird as it was just days after the update dropped. I picked up a building plan, hammer, some boxes and a tier 1 from the first base, and then quickly farmed the tree to build into the next base. Oh, no way. I need to get a base down ASAP. Finding a drop box with gunpowder and bullets, I decided the rest of this base was likely to have loot, so I rushed out to secure myself a base. With a 2x1 down, I went back to get the loot. I need to figure a way to destroy this TC somehow. I grabbed everything I'd previously seen in the boxes, and then using a torch, I managed to find some more loot that I had no idea was even there. This box under the stairs just provided me with everything I needed to break the TC and check the other boxes. But first, I take what I have back to base. I grab the water pipe and shells and rush out of base, ready to go and destroy the TC and check the boxes. But this is when I meet my annoying neighbour. I think I'm gonna go to Outpost and get a start over there. After going to Outpost and getting a primitive start and killing a few players on the way home, I depoted my loot back at home, did some minor base upgrades and paced the bag, and then went back to check the base. No fucking way. Cool, someone found it. I grabbed a bow and some arrows and rushed right back in hopes that I'd catch him leaving with the loot from the base. After killing Janine, I safely got back to base, my humble little shit shack. I quickly crafted an Ayoka and shells to destroy the TC of the decayed base and finally get to see what's in those boxes. I grabbed all the main stuff and then begun to make my way back to base, but I could hear someone building outside. Now, notice as I'm running back to base here, I live on a cliff ledge, which means to get up there, you have to run all the way round all the cliff edges, which takes a decent amount of time, which comes in handy when something like this happens. I quickly used all the metal frags to upgrade my shack, but I could hear my door camping neighbour outside being drilled by heli. I needed to rush out as soon as possible. No fucking way. I placed some metal doors to further secure my base, and then I was about to head out for a roam and noticed that the door camping neighbour wasn't very good at door camping. After spawning on an outside bag, I come running back and found him camping the rocks near my base. It wasn't until later when I was editing this that I'm starting to think what he does here was pre-warning me about what is to come. In order to glitch through people's ceiling, you have to down a teammate and put them in the crawling state so that you can jump on their head and push them through the ceilings. I went back to the decayed base and grabbed all the loot that I missed the first time. At this point, someone come into my stream and made me aware of the glitch and told me that pancake layering and adding more layers to my base would prevent it, so I decided to go farming for a new base. I had a specific base in mind that I'd freestyle built before, but I ended up messing it up in the rush of things, so I didn't include any of the build. That'll be included in the next video where I take over an island. I suppose I could just build it across here if I can make it work on this terrain. I'm sure I can. I think that was the guy I was fighting earlier, but I'm not sure. When I'd finished building my base, this is what I ended up with. I went straight out roaming to Dome without moving any of my loot from my starter base to my new base. Hit him 3 times, man. No fucking way. Oof. I think that was another 3 hits. I guarantee if I check my combat log, some of them was invalid. You may notice that as I spawned into my base, you can hear several footsteps outside. I didn't even realise when I was checking the combat log that there was already someone on the other side of my door to my core, and they was about to load my Tommy, ready to destroy my TC. At this time, I'm spawning on an outside bag thinking that I'm about to be raided, and I wanted to check how many there was. Not thinking it through, this was already clearly a big mistake. If I was being raided, I'd have no chance to defend. I'd be on a bag. They just done that glitch. He's in there destroying the TC. They've just done the glitch to get through the ceiling, man. What the fuck? TC gone. No way. No way. I just got all my loot back. Ah, what the fuck? Imagine. While they was being countered by other players or whatever happened there, I managed to make the play of a lifetime and grab my loot back. I don't think they actually got a single thing from my base. I made sure to check every single body and every single bag to see if any of them was Janine's names, but they wasn't. I don't know if maybe these were his team members, as he did have code locks on his base, or maybe some friends that he had asked to come and do the glitch on me. I just think it's weird how moments beforehand he was bouncing up and down on my base and then I get glitch raided. I can't believe they glitched to get my loot and still lost. I suppose that was one way into forcing me to transfer loot. I then transferred the remainder of the loot to my main base and then went back to put a TC in my starter base. I then began roaming the map looking for more to include in this video. I had some small wins here and there and even some deaths, but nothing really progressed from this story. So this just become a video about me being attempted glitch raided. And while I was making this video, a new patch come out that totally fixed the glitch. So no one should be experiencing it when it comes to main branch. But it does allow me to tease you for the base and the video that's coming next. I've got a wicked base in mind that I just freehand built. And in the next video, I end up raiding a base that lives on an island and taking over the island for myself. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, a comment, and maybe even subscribing. Until the next one, peace.